sorry about that, people. I'm gonna have to upload another thing with it too. So it's still gonna be the same, but I'm gonna have to upload a little bit more. Okay, we're good. So let's continue. So we can say page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, page 7, page 8, page 9, page 10, page 11, and 12 is on the other side. 13, so that means eliminating A. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, 22, and 23. Making, let's check everything else, making B the answer, remember that? 24, 25, 26, 27, but not 27, 28, 29, but there's no 29 as an answer, then 30, then 31, then 32, right? So B is the answer. So, ready? Okay, continuing, people. Kelly wants to find out how many Jamaican $1 coins will cover the surface of her book. What information is necessary for her to make this decision? The thickness of the book, maybe the total coins she has. Let's eliminate that. Number of pages in the book doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So A is gone and B is gone. No, D is gone. The thickness of the book, that could be necessary. If the book is like this thick, if the book is like really thick, like it's really thick like this, that could be a lot to determine. And how many coins can fit at the edge of the book, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Because if you don't know how thick the book is, the book could be this thick, the book could be like that thick. So the thickness of the book, you would have to know that to like calculate the amount of coins that can be fit on the book. So I say C. Number of coins to fit along the edges. Because you already eliminated A and D. Number of coins that can fit along the edges of the book. But you can use that to calculate the area that would fill it out automatically. But she's trying to figure out how much surfaces. And if we don't know how thick the book is, we can't calculate anything. We can say that whatever. But we need to know how thick the book is. So I'm saying C. So the tuck shop sold 3 different types of snacks over a 3-week period. The table shows the quantity that was sold and the amount of money made. Use the information in the table to answer questions 35 and 60 and 36. Okay, week 1. Look at the table of week 1, week 2, and 3. Now answer the question. 35. In which week did the structure have the highest sales? If you look at every one of them using your multiplication skills, you look like the ending of week 1, week 2, week 3 all have the same amount. If you look up here, week 3 dominates in the second, in the middle sales. Week 3 dominates. If you look at the top, week 3 dominates again. So week 3 would have to be our estimate, or is the total winner at the end of the day. So 35. So I would say that C, week 3 would be the answer, or you can add them up, use their multiplication skills, but since this is our ability test and we're trying to time ourselves like this, we're gonna have to speed the process up just a tiny bit, okay? So week 3 would be the answer. So go on to the next one. Which snack's price changed in week 3? It couldn't be the platinum chips. Rub that out if you got it. And which snack had its unit price changed in week 3? Well, it actually couldn't be the banana chips, because if you look at it, say the banana chips is 20, 12, 40, then you have 80. So two 20s, 40, $80 in the second week, right? So it couldn't have changed. Wait, yeah. Actually, it is, because 30 chips is at $300 in week 3, and we just discussed that it's in week 1, week 2 is 20, right? So that means it's actually banana chips that changed, because that over there didn't change a bit. Don't notice any changes right there. No changes. So, and there can only be one changes, because if there's not one changes and the answer isn't 2 packed, it doesn't say that we have to share 2. That means the answer must be banana chips, because 12 and 14 banana chips were a low amount. Now look, 30, the price got decreased, as you can see plain from the see. If you don't see right now, you can just pause the video and look and grasp. Okay, so that's banana chips would be the change in aspect. So B, the diagram below shows how Paula spends her earnings in 1 month. If Paula spends 8,000 on bills for the month, how much money did she save? Okay, so you know that the whole thing is 16,000, since the bills are half her own. Half everything. And a fourth of 16,000 would be 4,000, because 4 times 4 would be 16,000. So a fourth would be 4,000, right, guys? So the transportation, we cannot determine that, but we can determine the savings by the question saying about. We just need to determine a little. It couldn't be 4,000 because the foods are 4,000, and it's way bigger than the savings. And it could be 1,000 because no one would save $1,000. What is wrong with you? Okay, see, so he saved $1,000. It couldn't be it, because there's no way it could be that big to only be $1,000. So the answer would have to be C, because it couldn't be A, too big, could be B, too big, could be D, too small, so it could be only C. Next, we're going fast. A boat has a crew of 5 people. It can carry a total of only 16 people. How many trips would it need to carry? How many trips would it need to carry 75 passengers to an island? Guess what? Minus 6 from 15, get 11. So it can only carry 11 passengers. Okay, with me? So this you have to estimate how much trips it would be, because you can't get the exact amount. So 11 divided by 75, that would go in that would be about 6 times, which would technically you'd have to say 7 times, because technically how much people can carry, how much passengers, not the crew. So you can't use 16, so you have to use 11, and 11 would be as would say much closer to 7. 7 will be the best, estimated amount of trips you would need to make, right? Couldn't be 5. That would be too little amount of trips. Couldn't be 11. Couldn't be 15. Too much trips right there. So I would say 7. B. Check it over. Match it up. Be productive. Okay, continue. Which is falling true. The graph shows the rainfall in centimeters of 3 regions over the 4-month period. So region A is that little dot 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 dot. Region B is that little bum 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 bum. You know? And region C is a normal region. Let me tell you that it's normal. It's normal region. It's just normal. Okay. I know they did that. Okay, which statement is true? Okay, let's read them. More rainfall fell in June than January. Let's see. June. More rainfall fell in June than January. In which region? Okay, actually that could not be true. Actually, it has one of the lowest. More rainfall fell in June than January. Looks pretty true. In the thing, it looks really cool. Yeah, it looks true. Let's see the next one. Region B has had the least amount of rainfall. Region B, not true. Region B actually has one of the most rainfall. So region C, rainfall in region C was the same over the 4-month period. Hey, that's a lie. Overall rainfall has been predictable. Hey, the graph doesn't say anything about that. The graph says it's just going crazy. Look how it's going. Okay. Okay. So, question 40. A bag has a certain number of red and blue and green marbles. Half of the marbles are red. There is the same number of blue marbles as there are green marbles. Which of the following could not be the number of marbles in the bag? Which of the following could not be the numbers of marbles in the bag? Half the marbles are red and blue or green, right? So could be 77. So it could be. Look at it. See, half the marbles are red and the same number of marbles is that. So that would be a 4th. Think about it, guys. It would use a 4th because guess what? The blue, the green, the red. And think about it. If you cut the red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 quarters. Think about it. Now 4 can be divided into 32. 4 into 32. Think about that. 4 and 32. Because if you would draw that out, that wouldn't actually be a perfect third. Think about it. So 4 into 32. That can work. And 4 into 16. That can work. And D can work too. So it can only be C. Thank you guys for watching. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, see? And look, this is the general instructions. I don't think they put it at the right place in the thing, and we don't have any time to check it over. So just pause the video right here if you would want, and look at everything right here, and that's it. Thank you for watching, people. Hope you have a nice time. Hope you have a nice evening. I would have to be going now. And I'll see you all next time. Probably be rare, but see you all next time. Goodbye.